If you're gearing up to put your home on the market in 2024 and you want top dollars, continue watching this video and make sure you have a notepad because you will want to take notes to ensure that you can do everything to optimize your opportunity to get top dollars for your home to be sold in this market. Just for you, I have a seller's guide available for a free download in the description below. So if you like this content, go ahead, download your free seller's guide and use those tips and tricks to ensure that you get the best value for your home. Hi, my name is Roshan Victor, and I help families in the Surrey and surrounding cities in the Fraser Valley make wise real estate decisions with data and information. And in doing so, I connect their hearts to their homes. The first tip, make sure you deep clean and declutter. When I say deep clean and declutter, what I mean, not just superficial. Move that refrigerator out, clean the back end of it, move that stove, clean the back end of it, clean the interior of your oven, and make sure every nook and cranny is cleared of any dust and dirt. Because 9 out of 10 times when you see just over the refrigerator, the place is not being cleaned. And buyers look out for these things because I, as a buyer's agent, would look out for things because are you as a seller just doing a eyewash job or do you really take care of your stuff? It goes a long way. And another tip over here, and this is my personal experience, is make sure you declutter at least 30 to 40%. What do I mean by that? Is 30 to 40% of whatever you've been carrying all along is not needed. And once you take that away, if you don't want to throw it, that's fine. Keep it and store it somewhere out. When you declutter your home 30 to 40%, it is a lot more inviting for a buyer to come in and imagine and see space which he can work with. That's when it is more inviting for a buyer to put in an offer or see himself live in there. The second and the most underrated tip is actually having a fresh coat of paint. I know it may sound a lot to do. However, just having a basic white or a light gray tone, very neutral, very inviting, is not just a hack or something which we preach to sellers to make sure that they get best value for their home. Because what does a white and a gray do? Not only makes it neutral to the palette, the space looks a lot more bigger and airier. And it also takes away the personalization from the colors that you may have in your home and lets the buyer know that, hey, this home is set up as a blank canvas for you to come in and paint your life into it. And that goes a long way in ensuring that if they are talking about expenses, as soon as they move into the home, there is one less expense they need to look at and they are willing to pay that extra for your home. Tip number 3 is ensure that your curb appeal is right up there. Your first impression is the most important impression that you're going to make. So the walk from the gate right up to your door and everything in between sets the tone for that showing. So ensure that you've taken care of the small things. Let's start by just taking away the cobwebs, making sure that the walkway has been power washed or pressure washed. The plants which are dead have been taken away and it has been replaced by fresher, newer looking plants. If the lawn is in bad condition, just trim it up a bit to make sure that whatever the person is walking into, his impression is set up and it sets the tone for the rest of the house. Just don't do a mediocre job with it because when you take care, it shows. And that's what a buyer is looking for. You may be in a situation where the buyer may be considering your property vis-a-vis another property. And all of these things will matter in swaying the buyer from another property to your property, in turn making sure that you sell your property and an opportunity of getting more money at the end. The fourth and the most important tip is staging or a staging consultant. It doesn't mean that the way you have kept your house is not good or is not appealing. However, it is personal to you. By having a staging consultant, a professional come in and tell you what needs to be taken away, what needs to be added, what you can do to neutralize the tone and depersonalize it, gives the buyer an opportunity to see himself in that house. At the same time, actually highlights the true potential of your house and what it can potentially be for the buyer. And that's important because you as a seller want one and one thing only, top dollar, and what the buyer wants to see is himself in that house. Getting a staging consultant or a professionally staged home gives them the opportunity of saying, hey, I can see myself or I can do this in the future. and that's the home that attracts a buyer. I see that you have come this far in the video. Thank you so much for watching it. Subscribe to this channel to be updated on market trends, statistics, local information, data, and tips which will help you make wise decisions in your real estate journey if you're looking at buying or selling in the Fraser Valley or the Vancouver area. Fifth and most important one, which I feel will help get you top dollar, is a pre-listing inspection. When you do a pre-listing inspection, it finds out all the deficiencies that someone may find in an inspection. Now you have an opportunity of fixing them. Maybe an AC not working properly, or there may be a certain leak which you need to fix, or there may be XYZ, a number of things in the mechanical and the structural part which you have an opportunity at fixing. Now that you've fixed it, the buyer has no other option than to say, hey man, these guys are really on top of things. They fixed everything. I have nothing to negotiate on. And you get top dollar any which ways. Think about it from this perspective too. The market is heating up. There are multiple offers which have started out. Now you have one listing to choose from which has done all the due diligence, has a pre-listing inspection done, all the deficiencies have been fixed. Which one are you more comfortable putting in an offer in? And which one are you more comfortable actually paying more money that everything is fixed already? So that's what I'm talking about. You would be empowering yourself to ensure that you get top dollar in this particular market. So there you have it. These are 5 powerful strategies which you can use to ensure that you get top dollar in this current market. I know it may sound a little bit of a far-fetched thing and a little more tedious to do. However, it will be worth it, because at the end of the day, when you get the maximum money and the true value of your property, you'll be a happy camper. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and stay up to date on everything that is going on in the local market of Surrey and the Fraser Valley area. This is Roshan Victor, connecting your heart to your home. See you next time.